don't have to wake up.
But open your eyes. What's the matter? Somebody hit you? Here. Let me help you. Kind of busy here.
Sounds like we're in trouble. At the engine, they said Hope made a lateral assumption.
What do we hope? They're not happy about it? Shit. Come on.
Who's in here? What the hell are you doing? Park? They've paged for you 3 times already. There's something urgent at the engine. What are you doing in here anyway? I thought you were just a software guy.
Whaling Park, employee 146.
Cool. The therapy's relying on it. We're maxed out at 190?
Parts per million, yeah, but those are precursors to precursors. I'm worried about losing anti-apoptosis.
190 isn't bad. The doctor was predicting assembly by 150.
We're not being given enough information to trust Renegade's predictions.
He's been right so far.
I just want to know we're inventing something other than shiny new cancers. I'm worried that the stress response is going to affect the capillaries.
Of course. The therapy's relying on it. Hope maxed out at 190?
Parts per million, yeah, but those are precursors to...
You're Whalen Park, aren't you? Why weren't you answering the page? I'll tell them you're incoming.
That sounds all right.
I didn't think I'd miss her this much. As the patients start to realize they haven't seen a woman or a child in, shit, years now, right?
How long's it been since you've seen Jane?
3 weeks now?
That's nothing.
There's serious. Shit. You got a girlfriend or somebody?
I'm married.
How long since you've seen her?
Honestly, I'm not even sure. How about you?
Going back to Leadville to pick up Jane. And we're headed out to the race.
Christ, Wayland, hurry up. They're waiting on you.
Cutting it close. Next station is coming in arterial spin, still dark. We need you at the front terminal.
Well, what's the time?
Ah, for fuck's sake. They've got Gluskin out of his cell. Page him again. We need this Park guy in here now. Tell him he's got 15 seconds. Park. Finally. Where have you been? Functional imaging interface isn't talking to the ASL. We got a patient 30 seconds out and we're blind inside his
Call it
head.
to the chamber. Ask them to delay.
No. I don't need another performance evaluation. Mr. Park here is gonna have us up and running before we even know it. Right, Mr. Park? Are we happy, Mr. Park?
Steve? fMRI is still dark.
You're doubting our friend, Mr. Wayland Park? Which I consider more than unkind to his programming skill and considerable dedication to the Murkoff Corporation. Fuck me, they're bringing him in.
No, not again. Help! Help me, they're gonna rape me! Ray! Help me! Don't let them do this! Don't let them! I know you can stop this! You have to help me! You have to!
Hey, calm yourself. This is a high security...
It's all right, Agent. Mr. Park was just surprised. I'm sure he's still calm and eager to finish his work. Take your seat. Quickly, Mr. Park. Head will need to roll if the fusion monitoring is not active when we put him in the engine. 5 seconds. 4. 3.
Arterial spin labeling is back online.
Good.
Positioning imaging, please.
You're finished, Mr. Wayland Park. You can leave. Don't expect anything but honesty last week with your performance.
Sure, hold on. Never held to give me category 25 degrees Celsius. But what's the time?
You're done here, Mr. Park. Thank you and goodbye.
You need to exit the room, sir.
Somebody's been telling stories outside of class.
On the floor! Down! Hands where I can see them!
Mr. Wayland Park. Consulting contract 8208. Software engineer with a level 3 security clearance. Graduated cum laude from Berkeley, but still somehow not smart enough to realize that the last thing a fly ought to do in a spider's web is wiggle. Somehow dumb enough to think that a borrowed laptop, onion router, and firewall patch would be enough to fool the world's leading supplier of biometric security. Stupid, Mr. Park. More than stupid. In fact, that was crazy. I'm afraid we're going to have you committed. Mr. Park, will you willingly submit to forced confinement? Did you hear that, Agent?
He said yes, Mr. Blair.
Great. Oh, and did I just hear Mr. Wayland Park volunteer for the morphogenic engine program?
Well, that's what I heard, Mr. Blair.
That was brave indeed, Wayland. The Murkoff Corporation and the Onward March of Science both appreciate your bravery and sacrifice. Maybe you could administer Mr. Park here a light anesthetic.
Gladly.